Happy Aries season, everybody. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me. That's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong. This tarot card reading about to be long. Hi everybody, welcome to Aries season. I thought I would do a little throwback for you all. You guys always ask about that song, The Psychic with the T, The Psychic with the T, that's me. That's me. So hi everybody, welcome to today's newest live stream. You guys know that every month I try to come on live for a little bit and talk about the new season that we're in. We are currently in Aries season. We've been in Aries season now for probably about 2 weeks. I've been, of course, very busy, so I have not had a chance to come on live. And love this song. Hey Kevin, how are you? It's nice to see you. Is everything good on y'all's end? Is the audio good? Is the video quality good? I thought I would give you all that little throwback moment, you know. I don't know how it relates to Aries season. You know, I have to find a way to segue, you know, into the next topic, right? But let's talk about Aries season. Aries season is about new beginnings. Aries season is about the self-image, how we see ourselves, how others see us. Aries is also about your physical appearance. Aries is about confidence. It's about going after what you want in life, all right? Now, I guess it does relate because I'm the psychic with the T, you know, and I go after the T in life. I guess that's my job, my role. Anyways, you can see what Aries is all about. Aries is just kind of about having fun. Aries is about not taking life so seriously, taking yourself seriously though. Aries can take themselves very seriously. And speaking of Aries, I do have my red cup, all right, my red Wawa cup with coffee in support of Aries season. A lot of Aries I notice have like their favorite color is red, or one of their favorite colors is red. Shout out to Papa Legba Allegro, by the way. I don't know, he could probably be an Aries. Aries also, by the way, rules masculinity. All right. Kevin says, yes, everything is good and you look amazing. Oh, thank you. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong. That's me. Yes, that's me. I knew y'all would love that song. Kevin, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. Now, Kevin, are you an Aries or do you have Aries in your natal chart? We love Kevin here on this channel. As you can see, he is a moderator. I don't have many moderators on this YouTube channel, but we do love Kevin. Kevin is a great guy, very smart, very intelligent, and knows a lot more than he puts on. That's what I love about Kevin. He knows more than he puts on. Aries is also about masculinity. So, you know, one thing that comes across, hi Celestial Earth Goddess, one thing that comes across in a lot of the birth chart readings that I do for clients is if a client has strong Aries energy or strong first house energy, because Aries, by the way, is ruled by Mars. Mars and Aries both traditionally rule the first house in astrology, aka the rising sign, aka the ascendant. It all means the same thing. However, you may not necessarily have Aries in your first house in your actual natal chart, which is why you should get a personal natal chart reading, which I do on my website, which we'll get into in a second. But back on the topic of Aries, Aries rules masculinity. So whenever I get a reading, whether the person is male or female, and this also is tied into the spiritual development class I do, where I talk a lot about masculine and feminine energy and the different personalities associated with kind of both energies. If you're on my Patreon, I did a class on this recently. I think it's called, what did I call it again? The spiritual personalities and their polar opposites. I think that's what the class is called. Anyways, you know, someone who has strong first house energy in their natal chart, or Mars energy or Aries energy, tends to fall on the masculine side of things. Now, they could just be someone who has masculine energy, very strong masculine energy. Aries rules physical appearance. So there could be something as well, typically, you know, when it comes to their physical appearance, that could be seen as masculine. You know, this is when you will see, you know, like the bodybuilder guys, you know, probably have a lot of Aries or fire energy. Even bodybuilder women, I could see having a lot of Aries energy or first house Mars energy, strong Mars placement, maybe something like that. So, you know, Aries is a very important sign in terms of not necessarily conforming to the rules of society. Isn't that interesting? Hi, T18 Adams. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying you're a fan of me. Hi, Latrice Savage. Thank you all for being here. I don't know if you guys are wondering why I'm all dressed up. This is definitely also associated with Aries. I just got back from traffic court, you know, and I think the reason why I went to traffic court is because I must have Aries in my chart. Because I got a little bit sassy with the cop, and I think if I had been nicer to the cop, because I was looking back at it later on, and I was like, you know, I think if I had just put on a charm with the cop, he might not have given me, you know, such a high as the ticket as he tried to give me. But Aries is about the self, so when you have a strong sense of self, you know, you don't really, like, you can walk in a room and kind of, like, command the room. Like, that's Aries. So I was originally going to get a lawyer, and something just told me I didn't really need a lawyer. So today I'm, like, dressed up for court, and I contested my traffic ticket, and the judge was so nice enough, you guys, to lower my reckless driving ticket to, I forgot what he lowered it to, but it's a $75 fine. So I was like, thank you, Cleopatra, thank you, God, thank you, ancestors, because, child, that could have been really, that could have went left. But that's the thing, Aries can be anger. It can be how you express your anger. So when it comes to Aries season, we are in Aries season. Hi, everybody. Hi, Bobby B. Hi, Latrice. We are in Aries season, so we have to watch our temper. You know, Aries does have a temper, all right? You know, particularly those who have, once again, strong Aries or Mars energy. Look at your Marses, and you will see how fast or easy, you know, or how you are in general when you get angry or mad, all right? Particularly those who have Moon in Aries. Now, for example, I noticed Cardi B. I think Cardi B is a Libra Sun, Aries Moon. How I know this, don't ask me. I feel like I did a video on it way back, and I just remembered. But I do believe that Cardi B is an Aries Moon. Now, we could get into the whole aspect of the fact that her Sun and Moon are polar opposites, but her Moon is in Aries, and we know Cardi B can pop off at the drop of a dime, right? So when you have Moon in Aries, you have to be really careful, all right? Like, you know, look at any other Moon in Aries people, and they probably have a temper, all right? Now, my Moon is in Libra, but my Mars is in Sagittarius. So even though my Moon is in a very docile sign, actually the polar opposite of Aries, which is why I said that about Cardi B, her Sun, her Moon. That Mars and Sagittarius I have, like, I gotta watch myself, because my mouth can get me into trouble, as you can see. Hi, Symphonique. Yes, Celestial. I was like, thank you, God. Hi, Lolita. Symphonique says, I have an Aries Moon at an Aries degree. Wait, no, I have a Taurus Moon at an Aries degree, and a side reel is an Aries Moon. That doesn't help much. Ooh, child. Yeah. You know, Taurus can be a little bit sassy, too, to be honest with you. Especially when a Taurus doesn't get their way or what they want, or what makes them comfortable. Like, Taurus is the type of person where, you know how on reality TV back in the day, like the early 2000s, like, I don't think of any show, and how they would, like, first be put in the house and they all get to pick their room. Taurus would be the one who's like, this is the room I want, and I'll fight somebody for it. Like, that's Taurus. Don't touch my food, you know, don't touch my pillows, don't touch my laundry detergent. That's a Taurus. Couple that with an Aries energy, child. Bobby B says, peace, love, big guy. Thank you so much. So how are you guys doing? How are you guys enjoying this Aries season so far? How is this Aries season treating you all? Have you started anything new? Aries is new beginnings. Aries is the start of the astrology wheel. Aries is the first house. So, what new beginnings are you creating for yourself at this time? Also, we're in spring season. So, a lot of times spring is often seen as really the beginning of the year because everything starts to spring and come alive and everyone's going outside and stuff like that, especially with the virus. JJ Rodriguez says Pisces moon, Aries sun here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, JJ Rodriguez. That's an interesting combination, Pisces moon and Aries sun. You definitely do your own thing, go your own way, and no one can stop you. That's a very admirable, I think that's how you say that word, admirable, admirable. I'm pretty sure it's admirable. Celestial Earth Goddess says, I've been finishing up my Master Reiki certification. Ooh, that's really cool. Yesterday, I was hanging out with someone, and they gave me a massage. They were giving me a massage, and apparently I learned that when you're getting a massage and you have places that are ticklish, that means you have a lot of stress in that area. So, I didn't know that. I don't know if that's something that, I don't know. I've never taken a class in Reiki. So, I got my Aries in my second house. The second house is the placement of money, finances, your management of these things, personal belongings, properties, heirlooms. Symphonique says, oh yes, I love my food. I feel more beautiful and ready to work out more. Yes, that's a good point. That's Aries. That's our Aries energy. Aries is about your physical appearance, your physique. Whereas the Virgo is about being internally healthy. Aries is about the outside, reflecting that hard work. Whereas a Virgo just wants to be healthy and feel healthy and go to the doctors and get good results, right? But an Aries is more so do I look good? That's all I care about. Bobby B says, what's the money and sex? What does that mean? Latrice, yes. So Aries season is about also, Aries season also rules war. So, do we really even want to get into that topic right now? I mean, it's a very touchy subject. Aries is also about meat. So, that's kind of interesting. I talked about this on my Patreon. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my Patreon, become a Patreon member. I talked about how I'm going mostly vegetarian, but it's kind of hard, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not hard, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to fully give up meat, sometimes I don't want to eat meat, sometimes I do, Apparently it's called flexitarian. I found that out on Reddit. JJ Rodriguez says, Leo friend whom I haven't spoke to in a year is trying to reconnect. I don't think I can trust her again. I'm ready to strengthen other friendships and let go of this Leo. Do what you gotta do, JJ. I am a strong believer in moving on. Sometimes it may take you a while, but when you need to move on, start anew. Symphonique says, that's cool, Earth Goddess. What's the tea with money and sex? I mean, Aries is sex, or Aries is sexuality, so that could come up as well. Aries isn't necessarily associated with money, but it is also, in terms of money, could be, once again, starting new things, starting a business, Aries is leadership, so it would typically, if you want to make more money with Aries energy, you need to be in a place of leadership. You need to be in that CEO position. You need to be in that manager position, that supervisor position, that you need to work your way up the ladder. So oh my god. I need to exfoliate. Hi, Tryhard HG. Symphonique says you just reminded me to subscribe to your Patreon. Yes. Celestial Earth Goddess says, I agree, we have to let some people go. I agree. What about Aries and the Scorpio together? They're both ruled by Mars, so that can be a good combination. But Aries is going to want to do its own thing. Aries is also about freedom, so remember that when dealing with an Aries as well. You know, and Aries is the opposite of Libra. Libra is all about relationships and connections with people. Aries is kind of like, once again, self. The most important connection is with self, right? That's why when you have a Venus in Aries, it can be actually a difficult placement, as well as when you have a Venus in Scorpio. I have a Venus in Scorpio, but the reason why Scorpio is or Venus in Scorpio is difficult is because Scorpio is also co-ruled by Mars. So, what's up with us, Capricorn? It's not Capricorn season right now. Tryhard HG says, yeah, sometimes you have to let people go. Absolutely. I did a video on Capricorn season a couple months ago, though. You know, I kind of like to stay on topic because I know I've been doing YouTube, you guys, for years now, and I know how it works. And I know that years from now, people are going to look at this video. And if we talk about Capricorns and Virgos and, you know, all the other stuff, it's like people kind of lose interest because the top or the video title says Aries. So, does that make sense? Will I Am T. Hi, Lamarr. Bless you. Thank you, Will I Am. Bless you as well. Yeah, so that's Aries season. You know, I would say during Aries season, it's a good time. It is spring. Well, I don't know where you live. Once again, here in Virginia, all right, typically during Aries season, the weather's getting nicer. It's starting to get a bit warmer. It's a nice day outside, a little gloomy, but it's like 60 degrees. I am a big proponent when it comes to Aries season in terms of, like, you know, making the best of the energy, is to work out, like sweat a little bit, like maybe get out in the garden. I don't know, take your dogs for walks, take the kids for walks, you know, take them to the park. You know, like go get a gym membership. Like, I think the thing with Aries that they have good going for them is that, like, just as much as they're a fire sign, so they can get angry and easily worked up, Aries can sometimes, not all the time, but they can sometimes be good at using that energy, that anger, that frustration, that whatever. Well, remember their masculinity. So, you know, masculine energy tends to hold a lot in, whereas feminine is able to process their emotions a bit better, which is Libra energy, Cancer energy, stuff like that. So when it comes to Aries energy or Aries season, you know, get out there, work out, sweat, spend time in nature. Like I said, you know, plant new seeds. Remember, new beginnings. So I'm a big believer in that. I just recently bought some new herbs, and I'm really excited because it's kind of like, well, I love growing stuff, but also I live in an apartment, so I can't grow stuff outside. So sometimes they die, but then there's something about Aries season where it's like, I'm going to try again. Like, let's try this again. You know, it's like new beginnings, you know, like, you know, don't be afraid to start anew. Don't be afraid to try something new during this Aries season. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to try something new this Aries season. Alright? Tryhard HG says, what is the best zodiac sign that is the best for an Aries? Aries, that's a good question. Aries can do really well with zodiac signs who are able to kind of like do their own thing. Who are their own strong, like, who have a strong sense of self and individualism. You know, so an Aries will do well with maybe a fellow Aries, definitely a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, maybe an Aquarius. Any zodiac sign that's a bit too flip-floppy, or, you know, like, you know, how do I say this without offending people? Um, maybe that could take easily like offense to things, or um, maybe has less of that strong masculine energy, like for example, like a Libra, a Cancer, maybe even a Gemini. All right, although Gemini and Aries can actually get along pretty well. You know, I don't know. I would say any zodiac sign that is maybe has a strong sense of like a balance between masculine and feminine. And definitely, you know, any zodiac sign that leans too much on the feminine may not do well with an Aries. And Aries needs someone that they can kind of go toe to toe with. That's their equal, you know. That's what an Aries needs. Aries needs balance, which is that polar opposite Libra energy, right? Whereas Libra needs balance, Aries needs balance in a way where it's like they're like an Aries and their partner are equals. But a Libra needs balance in a way where it's like the Libra needs a partner that balances out whatever qualities they lack. Does that make sense? All right, let me look at these comments because I'm missing comments now. Kay says, can we discuss how this season is about the agricultural energies taking place during the beginning of the new equinox of releasing and detoxing? What do you mean agricultural energies? Hi, Pineapple Banana. JJ says, can an Aries and Libra last? It's possible, but once again, Libra and Aries are polar opposites, so they're on two different extremes, you know? They need to find a middle ground. Aries and Taurus are a no-no. Ciao. I could see that. Hi everyone, this Aries season is giving me a headache. Hi Divine Selenophile, and that's an interesting comment because Aries rules the head. So headaches definitely can be Aries. Maybe you need more water. Maybe there's a lot on your mind, no pun intended. You know, sometimes energy can get concentrated in a certain part of our body, typically where there's a lot of activity already or little to no activity, right? So you may need to take a spiritual bath, you may need to go on a walk. There could be different reasons for a headache. I would start with water though. LS Cherry says, we like affectionate partners who are their own person, uniquely individual, and folks who like to try new things. Yes. Hi, the breaking news. Khadijah says, hi, Kenya. Khadijah says, can an Aries and a Cancer work? A Cancer is very sensitive. A Cancer is very intuitive. A Cancer is a bit of a homebody. Aries like their freedom. Aries like to go out and do stuff. Aries can be blunt. Aries is fire. So fire in general, no matter whether it's a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, fire is blunt. So once again, an Aries needs someone that can deal with their bluntness. And I hate to say it like that. It's like I need someone that can handle me. It's like it's not like that, but like an Aries needs someone that like they can like bounce off energies with. Does that make sense? Loretta says, Aries rock, we are not ones to mess with. Yes. The breaking news says, hi, good morning. Hi, the breaking news. Pineapple banana. Why does that sound good? Pineapple banana. I feel like that would make a good smoothie. I'm thirsty, I think. I need some water. Apple and bananas. But speaking of Aries in the head, Aries is also, because it is associated with your head, it's also associated with your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. So during Aries season, it's a good time to focus on those chakras, specifically your crown chakra and your third eye. All right? That also, you know, whoever said something about the headache, there could be something maybe about that. Maybe your crown or third eye chakras. Once again. Hi, Tammy. Will I Am T says, Lamarr, your skin is flawless. Nice, must be a lot of water. Thank you. Kenya says, can an Aries woman and Capricorn man work? I think I'm falling for a Capricorn guy. Falling, head over heels, I'm falling. In love with you, I'm falling. And I can't get up, don't wanna get up. Because of love. Can an Aries and a Capricorn man work? Yes. They're both very dominant personalities. Capricorn is really good at letting Aries take the shine when necessary. That's another thing, you know, Aries kind of needs a person who can, like, have their own shine, but, like, don't take focus, like, from the Aries. You know, like, you know, it's like there needs to be a balance with that. And Capricorn can work really well with that balance, you know, in terms of you wear the pants, I wear the pants, you know, like, because even though Aries can have a lot of masculine energy, don't get it twisted, and Aries has a very soft and sensitive side to them as well. Okay? JJ says, anything we should look out for this season? Would you recommend meditating to focus on our crown chakra? Yes, I would meditate. Remember that Aries is about war. Aries also does rule aggression. So you want to protect yourself from these energies. You know, you do want to make sure you're doing your protection work, protecting your crown chakra, protecting your third eye chakra, but also being mindful of other people. It's not just, you know, your energy. You know, when you step outside your home, or even when you're in your home, you're also dealing with other people's energies as well. And Aries season can have a way of just ticking people off. What happened the other day? Oh, I have to tell you guys this story. So I was at the gym, which is funny because at court today, by the way, if you just came in, I went to court earlier today. Let me just clear this up for rumors start. All right. I went to court for a traffic ticket and I contested it and I got it taken down. Look at God. All right. Anyway, I say all that to say the guy in this story I'm about to tell was at traffic. I don't know what he was at court for, but I saw him as I was leaving. I was like, oh, interesting. Anyways. So, like, a week ago, I was at the gym, and this is so Aries. I was at the gym, and I was, like, on the elliptical, and this woman behind me was giving me such attitude. I think she was, like, an African woman. I'm not sure, but she was giving me attitude. And she kept looking at me and staring at me, you know, and I was just kind of like, what is up with this woman? You know, so I ignored it, like, but she just kept staring at me and looking at me. Y'all know I have Mars and Sagittarius, so y'all know I'm feisty. So I looked over at her and I was like, "Is there a problem? Like, I can be confrontational. I'm sorry." I was like, "Is there a problem?" And you know, I don't remember what she said, but like, I guess that made her more mad. The fact that I asked her, "Is there a problem?" But then the next time I looked back around, she was recording me. She was recording me on her phone. So, you know, that automatically set me off because why are you recording me? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that because I do get recognized in public and it doesn't, like, weird me out, but crap like that weirds me out, right? So I'm like, I don't know. Why are you recording me? So I just get off the elliptical and I go straight to the staff and I'm like, this woman's recording me. Like, this woman, I don't know who this woman is, but she's recording me. So the staff went over to her and was like, ma'am, you can't record people. And she went off calling me a demon and blah, 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 blah. And the whole funny part is when the staff walked over to her and we walked over, because I walked right with the staff over to her too. Why was her camera app open? Ma'am, you're not recording, but your camera app is open? Really? So she got all in my face, and, you know, I got in her face, too. And she just kind of stormed out, and I was like, I told, like, I own the place. I was like, just get out. You know, like, I come here all the time. Just get out. Like, I literally told her, get out. And the staff walked away and went on about their business. But that was such an Aries moment, you know? Yeah, she was a Looney Tune, right? She was being creepy, exactly. Hi, Dream Hippie. Hi, Lorraine. Is Aries and Gemini compatible? Yes, they can be. But that's an interesting combination. Like, this can be like Aries and Gemini can be like pushing each other's buttons, if that makes sense. Like, Gemini can like be someone who can fuel the flame of an Aries, good or bad. You know, and an Aries can be a strong influence on a Gemini, good or bad. You know, Geminis are adaptable, so they can adapt to anyone's energy, anyone's situation. You know, oh, sorry, I get off topic. So yeah, that was really weird. I don't know what her problem was, but I never saw her again. And that was just an Aries moment. You know, sometimes like that will happen, of course. I think that literally that as soon as I got home, I think I did a protection candle. But like when it comes to Aries season, you just never know. Aries is very polarizing. So you can walk in a room, like I said, and just like, you know, like piss someone off. I guess I pissed her off. I don't know who pissed in her Cheerios that day, but you know, I guess me just walking in the room reminded her of the pissy Cheerios she ate that day. I'm not sure, but it was a mess. All right, but with Aries season, you have to be willing to stand your ground as well. All right. What is it? What is the phrase? You know, when it comes to war, like, pick and choose your battles, but not every battle in your life has to be lost. You know, like, that's one thing I like about an Aries, is that they are fighters. Think Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, you did not play with Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston would get you together. No matter what she was going through, no matter what the newspapers were saying, the blogs were saying, Whitney would get you together, right? And she never lost that part of herself. You know, like, that's one thing I love about Whitney. Mariah Carey's also an Aries, you know, and Mariah is kind of like, you know, speaking of Looney Tune, right? But Mariah is very shady. You know, she will get in the ring and box with the girls too, you know, with the shade. So I just love that. Aretha Franklin, you know, like all these shady girls. I love that. So Ellis Cherry says, I think Aries and any sign can last if they are mature enough to balance the energies. Yes. The desire to continually do so must be mutual. I agree. Relationships need grace, give and take, patience, nurturing, etc. Yes, I agree. And yes, that's what it's about. You know, relationships are about balance, and it is it's a choice. You know, it's a choice to love someone. It's a choice to be there for someone. It's not a duty, you know, even for family, your children, you know, which is kind of, well, Mariah Carey had bipolar disorder. I mean, you know, interesting. I don't know if I can comment on that, but thank you for that that information. I just know she's an Aries, you know, so I'm trying to think of other Aries. I can't think of any, but they all have that common theme of don't mess with me. I may be nice. I'm good at what I do. You know, I show up and I'm here. Don't mess with me. Like, I love that about Aries, you know. Aries are good at staying in their lane. Now, sometimes they can barge on other people's lanes. All right, you know, a lot of times not on purpose. Sometimes on purpose. Aries by nature are leaders. All right. So, you know, with Aries season, you gotta fight for what you want. You know, most likely what you want is not gonna come easy. Especially if you're the first to do something. Remember, Aries is the first. Aries starts out the astrology natal chart wheel. So with Aries season, you kind of like have to be fearless, right? Which is something that Scorpios and Aries have in common. Once again, because Scorpio has that Mars energy. Scorpios are, in a lot of ways, fearless. Scorpios have no issues facing their fears. Which is why someone who has like an 8th house in Scorpio or an 8th house in Aries are typically very strong people, particularly when it comes to going through changes and transformations, losses, and things like that in their life. You know, because loss, failure, disappointments make someone with an 8th house in Aries or Scorpio, or just someone with strong Mars energy in general, stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I don't know the rest of the words. Thanos, what's this about? Aries season. Will I Am says, I think us Aries are so misunderstood. I agree. I think a lot of signs are misunderstood, to be honest. But I think Aries is one of the top ones that are misunderstood in a lot of ways. You know? One reason is because Aries is not, once again, Aries is not one of those signs also that likes to let others see them sweat. So, you know, when it comes to Aries season, don't give your enemies ammunition. You know? Because trust, you have enemies. You could be the nicest person in the world and you have enemies. Okay? The next door neighbor's dog might be your enemy. Okay? Ellis Cherry says, sorry you had to deal with that ugly person. That stuff sucks. The vibration a lot of us carry as healers can sometimes activate dark, combative, sick entities who abhor light. Thank you, Ellis Cherry. Yeah. You know, I feel like those moments are teaching lessons. It's like, once again, those are moments where it's like, oh, not everyone not everyone or everything in the world resonates in the same frequency as you do, like you said, you know. So, not everything is love and light, unfortunately. Aquarius and Aries season. No, is that in the title? It's just Aries season. Khadijah says being an Aries is a curse. You think so? Thanos says, I've never been able to understand how the alignment of the stars delegate one's life. Well, because maybe it's just a belief with no explanation. Well, because the planets and the stars are what we're made of. You know, we come from this planet, we come from Earth. Earth is a part of the solar system. In the grander, bigger scheme of things, Earth is a part of a bigger solar system connected to other planets. It would be... what's the word I want to use? It would do us in the world a disfavor to not believe that those other planets in the solar system, Earth is a living being. So it would do us a disfavor and Earth a disfavor to not believe that those other planets and stars outside of Earth are not affecting Earth's energies and vibrations, and therefore affecting our energies and vibrations to a degree. Does that make sense? I mean, you know, in a nutshell. So, you know, when it comes to degrees and stuff like that, everything is mathematics. So, you know, how far the distance of Earth is from Jupiter, from this star, that star, all of its energy and vibration and frequency, and makes a difference. So, the pinpoint of where you're born on Earth and where those planets and stars are in the sky the moment you come out of your mother's womb, all right? Says a lot about your personality and your life purpose and things like that, you know? Does that make sense? Okay, so I love being an Aries. She could have been mentally ill. She could have been mentally ill. Khadijah says, I'm an Aries and I make everything a competition. I can't help it. That's Aries. Symphony says, this all makes sense. My Mars isn't the best placement. Pineapple Banana says, I noticed the first connotation that people describe in Aries as headstrong. Yes. I mean, y'all are very headstrong. Literally and figuratively. I'm a 27 degree Aries. Ooh, 27. You know, 27 breaks down to 9, which 9 in astrology is Mars, which is Aries. So, interesting. Will I Am T says, an Aries is one of the most loyal friends to have. We go hard for the ones we love, and we love hard. That is very true. Pineapple says, Khadijah, we are overachievers. Yes, Aries, y'all are definitely overachievers. Y'all want people to know, I did this. I worked hard for this. All right. Aries can be big about awards, recognition, things of that nature. You know, you want people to see, you know. It's your physical appearance, you know. So it's like, this is, you know, Aries are the types of person where if they're really smart, they're going to dress like they're really smart in some way. If they're a good singer, you know, if singing is their thing, there's going to be something about their appearance. Maybe they wear a lot of shirts with, like, you know, that are associated with musical artists. I don't know, you know, like, there's something where it's like, this is who I am, you know. Deal with it or not, you know. I love that. JJ Rodriguez says, yes, we are very loyal friends, so it sucks when someone betrays your trust. Very true. Very, very true. Aries are very protective. You know, like I said, I do a class on this about spiritual development. Oh, let me show you guys my website. I haven't even done that. I've been talking so much, child. All right, hold on. So this is my website. So once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. Follow me on my Twitch, my YouTube. Of course, subscribe, like, share. Become a member of my Patreon. Check out my podcast on Spotify, Google, Anchor, Apple, and more. Also, you can scroll down and view all of the reviews from people who have verified purchase readings from me. And then follow me down here on my Instagram and Facebook. If you would like a reading from me, you would go right to the store section of my website. This is where you would go to get a reading. Let's wait for it to come up. So this is my website, and as you can see, I do quite a bit. I do compatibility birth chart readings if you want to compare your natal chart to someone else's. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to your ancestors and spirit guides who have passed on. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. I do individual birth chart readings. I do phone psychic tarot readings, which have same day priority. I do spiritual development classes. I do email psychic tarot readings, video recorded psychic tarot readings classes, astrology classes, candles, dream interpretation readings, tarot classes, and I sew African black soap. Speaking of good skin, so this is my website. So if you would like anything from my website, once again, check out LamarrTownsendTarot.com. By the way, my website is designed and created by me. Speaking of my skin, you guys always ask me about my skin. I use black soap, African black soap. Try Hard G. By the way, subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Lamarr Does Life. Let me show you all of that too. Give me a second. Because I talk a lot about skincare actually on my second channel, and it's just like a I guess you could say a vlogging channel. LS Cherry, letting go of a 10-year friendship. LS Cherry says 24 degrees Scorpio, ascendant Capricorn, Moon, Venus, and Pisces. We have many elements in common. Interesting. Tryhard GHG says, Lamarr, do you do natal charts or past life? If so, I'm going to book with you. Yes, I do. Visit my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Lamarr, do you accept Cash App for readings? Yes, I do. Just text me or email me. So let me show you guys my second YouTube channel. It's called Lamarr Does Life. And it's still in the same vein of spirituality, but it's just more like my personal life. You know, I'm not so much focused on, like, you know, tarot and astrology. It's just kind of fun over here. So give it a minute to load though. Alright. So this is my second YouTube channel, Lamarr Does Life. As you can see, I've already posted quite a few videos. It's been up for a month so far, and I already have 154 subscribers. It's kind of cool starting a totally new YouTube channel, because it feels like when I first started my first channel, which is Lamarr Townsend Tarot, right? So as you can see, the last video I did a video where I talked about RuPaul's beauty secrets, his skincare tips, or her skincare tips, and how she stays sick-free and germ-free. So, definitely would view that. I also talked about Britney Spears' skincare routine and stuff like that. So, if you want to hear more about skin, I also talk about my skincare routine in my own video on that channel. So, if you ever want to check that out, subscribe to my second YouTube channel. And that is that. I feel like I've said all I needed to say, to be honest with you. Is there anything else you guys have to say? Do you have any questions, concerns? Like I said, Aries season is a good time to start new things. So put in those applications, plant those new, seeds in some way, shape, or form, whether literally or figuratively. There's no better day to start than now. There's no better day to start than today, right? Like, that's kind of an Aries motto. If just do it was a person, like the Nike symbol or the Nike phrase, it would be an Aries. Lorraine Palmer says, is Aquarius compatible with Aries in a relationship? Yes. They can be. They absolutely can be. New friends. Yes, new friends are good as well. And you have to remember, as you enter, will you talk about Aries Venus? Maybe. But let me go back to the new friends thing. As you grow and evolve as a person, your friend group and, your social groups most likely will change. So be okay with that. When it comes to Aries Venus, it's kind of in the same lane of what I was talking about with Aries in general, where it's like, they need an equal. So, and Aries Venus most likely likes to be dominant in the relationship, but you also most likely, as an Aries Venus, like to be dominated as well. Or, like as an Aries Venus, you have to know yourself and know who you are in a relationship. I always say this in my personal readings. You're one person when you're alone and single, and sometimes you can be a whole different person when you're in love and in a relationship. So you need to figure out, who are you as a single person, as an individual, and then who are you in a relationship. And I think that's very important as with a Venus and Aries, right? So a Venus and Aries needs to be with someone who knows themselves, just as a Venus and Aries needs to know themselves as well. Shout out to all my members here showing up. I love that you all have been watching, or not watching, but you guys have been participating more in the part 2 videos. I think I have about 70 something YouTube members, but child, y'all be so quiet, and I be posting so much content. So, but shout out to all my members here. Today's my B-Day, eh? Happy birthday, Katharina. I love that name. Hi, Shishi. Hi, Jennifer. Alice Cherry says, yeah, great advice. Yes, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Katharina. Happy birthday to you. And many more. So, Katharina, what are you doing for your birthday today? Cheers. I have my coffee. Actually, girl, or guy, I don't know what you go by. I do have a little glass of wine here, so cheers for your birthday. It's a little Pinot Grigio. But I'm kind of digging this coffee a bit more right now for some reason. I thought I would like the wine, but I'm liking the coffee a bit better. Can you read animals? Yes. I was actually thinking about doing, offering that. There's been a lot I've been thinking about lately when it comes to business ideas. I want to do a lot more classes. But I do read animals. Yes, I do. You're welcome, Katharina. Jennifer W says I'm a Libra with an Aries ascendant in Aries. Ooh, child. LS Cherry says cool. Katharina says Manny Petty. I'm turning up this weekend. Yes. I love that. That's a very Aries, getting a Manny Petty. Renee says, hey Aquarius here. Hey Renee. Hey Renee. Hey Renee. Hey Renee. Well, I am T says my dog has me on Smash. What does that mean? My dog has me on Smash. I want a dog. I want to either, I don't know, I want another cat or a dog. Fonzie needs a brother or a sister. Although I kind of think Fonzie also likes being a only child. But he's not going to be an only child forever. JJ says, I think my cat likes my Libra man better than he likes me. He follows him everywhere. Oh, that's cute. He probably does like your Libra man. But I'm sure he loves you too. But you know what? I kind of trust cats' judgment. So if a cat likes a person, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe that person isn't that bad. You know. Same with dogs, too. He follows me everywhere, like everywhere. Oh, Fonzie, my cat Fonzie does the same thing. Child Fonzie will follow me to the bathroom, from this room to the next room. I'm like, you act like I'm like, just when I walk in the next room, I'm just gonna poof disappear. Like, they're funny. Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to have to go soon. I'll probably leave at the hour mark because my camera is about to die. I just got the notification my camera's going to die soon. Ellis Cherry says, I adopted a dog last year named Peanut and I wish I knew his story. He is sweet but very nervous. Aww. Well, you probably need to give Peanut lots of love. Meet Peanut where he's at. And, do you live alone? I don't know why I see, like, a group of people in the living room and, like, calling Peanut's name and Peanut coming out of a hiding place. It's like, I feel like you need to get everyone in the same room, so Peanut can feel the vibes. I don't know. I just saw that. Awesome. Yes. Try Hard HG says, Lamarr, I'm in Aries, but Moon in Aquarius. It's so easy for me to get detached. It's probably that Moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is very detached, especially Moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is co-ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the polar opposite of the Moon. So... Well, I am. T says, thank you, Lamarr. Everyone hit that like on the way out. Great talk, Lamarr. Yes, thank you, guys. Thank you for reminding me of that. Make sure you guys like the video. Subscribe, like, share. Ellis Cherry says, no, live with my fiance. Yeah, I feel like you and your fiance, like, need to, like, sit in the living room and with all the lights on and, like, call Peanut's name and let him feel the vibes of you and your fiance. I think Peanut needs to feel like a part of the family, like a part of the household. Or reaffirming his place in the household. Like, yeah, no, you're fine. You're not going anywhere, Peanut. Like, I feel like Peanut has this energy where he's like, you love me still, right? Like, you're not just going to get rid of me. Like, does that make sense? Sometimes animals can be like that, especially when they're adopted. Which is kind of sad, right? JJ says, this is awesome. I love these live chats. Thank you so much for making our day. Thank you. You're welcome. Jennifer says, my granddaughter is an Aries. I love her so much, but she helped me. She is something else and always has been. Aries are their own individuals. Aries are sassy, especially as young children. So, you know, I would be interested to know what other placements your granddaughter has. Like, does she have Capricorn somewhere or Aquarius? Exactly, Alice Cherry, abandonment issues, right? Because you have to think, you know, not only could there be abandonment issues from family or from humans, there could be abandonment issues from other animals, other, you know, their tribe, right? Their, you know, their cat family or the cat family they grew up in, you know. So every animal, just like all humans, every animal has their own story that they, you know, they live out that story, you know. You know, sometimes it's traumatic. So we have to remember animals have souls too. They're sensitive. And they're sentient beings. You're welcome, Alice Cherry. Jennifer says, yes, I will have to check. Yeah. Oh, yeah, her other placements. Yeah, because I don't know why I feel like Capricorn energy. This was fun, you guys. Well, if you guys want any personal readings, I am not busy today, actually. I'm pretty much caught up on all my readings. I do have a few, I think maybe one reading to do and a candle or something like that, you know, for a couple clients. But for the most part, I'm not busy today or for the next few days. So, you know, get your readings, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, or your candles, your classes, your this, your that. All right. Happy Aries season. Happy new beginnings. Happy spring equinox. All right. Plant your seeds. You know, it's interesting. Excuse me. It must be the coffee and the wine. It's interesting that Aries happens during spring equinox because spring is kind of the best time to plant seeds, like literally in terms of planting your garden, planting herbs, fruits, whatever. It's like spring is a good time to plant those seeds because by the time those seeds are planted and start sprouting, it'll be summer, you know. So it's like, you know, start new things now. Start now. Like I said, if just do it were a zodiac sign, you know, the Nike phrase, just do it. If that were a zodiac sign, it would be an Aries. I promise you. Do you take Cash App? Yes, so many of you have been asking for my Cash App. Let me put my Cash App on here, child. So this is my Cash App. Cash App. $ Lamarr Townsend Tarot. It may come up as Lamarr Townsend. It's the same thing. I have my Cash App, Lamarr Townsend, and Lamarr Townsend Tarot because I didn't want anyone to steal them. You know, because there's people out there who do weird stuff like that. Alright. I see you, people. But anyway. So that's my Cash App. For those of you who... By the way, someone donated... I don't know if I want to say their name out loud. And also, I don't even know if I could find the thingy. But someone donated to my PayPal. And I've been meaning to get back to you, but I haven't had a chance to. So whoever donated to my PayPal recently and did not buy a reading, you just sent a donation, thank you. I'm going to have to send you an email personally when I get a chance. Actually, I'm going to try and do that now. I wish I had my phone. Oh, there it is. Well, alright, you guys. I think I'm going to end this live here. This has been fabulous. This has been fun. You're welcome, Jennifer. Thank you. Once again, thank you all for being here. Thank you to my YouTube members for being here and showing up today. Thank you to everyone who showed up today. And once again, have a great Aries season. I'm here for personal readings. I will, of course, be posting content as usual. Let me know if you guys watched my Will Smith reading, and if you watch, for my YouTube members, if you watch my Chris Rock reading, and what you guys thought of that. You know, we could have talked about that because that was an Aries moment too. You know, but anyway, let's end on a positive note. Start your new beginnings. Enjoy this Aries season. Enjoy this spring equinox. Remember to protect yourself, protect your head, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. And be safe. All right. Love and light, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Should we end with a song? I think we should end with a song. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me. That's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong. This tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong. This tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me. That's. Bye guys, love you all.